Hello, hello, hello. How's it going? Oh, good grief. It's been a long day today. But that's okay. We got a schedule to stick to. Kinda, sorta, anyway. Turn this music down a little bit. There we go. Trying a new little bit of a setup this evening. Hopefully we'll get found a little tiny USB capture card laying around, so hopefully I can actually like share my screen as I'm like doing things. I just gotta figure out how to do it in Hyprland, where it's showing up as a screen mirror instead of a separate monitor. I'm sure there's documentation for it. We'll find it. What am I looking for? There we go. Sorry. Just turn that off for a minute. What's that? What's this? Ba-boom. There's me. Hi, how's it going? Okay. So if I did everything right, check this out. Ta-da! There it is. I have this right here is ta-da! We are on the Framework laptop. Uh-oh. My camera froze? Oh. Yikes. I gotta figure that out. Hold on. Fascinating. Fascinating, fascinating, fascinating. What did I do? What did I do? I have broken it. Uh-oh. Oh. Are we back? No. Why is it not like this? What is happening? No, what? What's happening? Huh. Well, I think my webcam halfway died. The weird part is I can run it at a different resolution and it seems to be working okay. Kinda, sorta. Is you gonna do the thing? Hold on, let me just replug it real quick. Let's see. Okay. Are we back? No. Oh, this is not good. Something doesn't like something. Oh. I wonder if there's a bandwidth issue with the USB? Great. Well, that's what this is for. We're gonna do this. We're gonna nope, never mind. Oh, good grief. Let's see. Ooh. Oh, that is bad. What is happening? Discard. Okay, so the camera kind of works at 720p. Can I use it at 1080? No. And it like freaks out entirely and is freezing. Yeah, pull like this. Ah, okay. It is a USB bandwidth thing. Sorry, I know you can't see this, but I just unplugged the HDMI capture card. And we work. So I think it's a bandwidth issue. It's not liking being able to capture my webcam, my mic, keyboard and mouse over the same USB port. I can fix this. 1 second. Well, you know the old saying. When in doubt, use a longer HDMI cable. Okay. This is gonna go from laptop. Get rid of the short HDMI cable. See you later. Then I'm gonna plug the capture card directly into my Mac. And then hopefully my camera doesn't crash. Yes, I want you to connect. Do we have capture card? No. Let's fix capture card. Change that to virtual. Go to USB video. We got color bars. That's good. This is progress. Hey, need that. Okay. I just gotta get the other end of this around some shenanigans. Without making any of my computers mad. There. Now, give me HDMI cable. Please just work. And? Hey! And the camera didn't freeze. Here we go. Nice. Not too shabby. Now I gotta figure out how to get this to mirror over to there, because right now it's just a separate display that I can open up things on, and that's different from over here. So here we go. All right, let's see. Time to get configuring. We want... I'm going to kind of explain what I'm doing here. So this is Hyprland. It is a tiling window manager on my Linux install here. And I am planning to... Let's see, can I... Which workspace is that? Oh, that is workspace 2. Workspace 2, close. And then we're gonna move that to workspace 2. That's so sick. Oh, it's so cool. Okay, we're gonna do... I'm gonna make this bigger. So I can see it and you can see it. Hyper. Control. Is it... I think it's list. No. Hyper control. What can I do? Nothing. Dash. I don't remember the commands for this. Oh. There's no E in Hyprland. Hyper. Control. List. No. Hyprland control. Ooh. What we got? Is it just monitors? If window, finds, cursors. Monitors. There we go. Monitors, all. There we go. Wow, that's insane. Oh, it's running at 720p. That's interesting. Yeah, that's my internal. Embedded DisplayPort 1. And this is 720p 60. Huh. Fascinating. Available modes. That is a lot of available modes. Sheesh. Mirror of none. Okay. So let's do some research. I'm going to open up a browser here. We're going to go look at Hyprland tutorial. We're going to get... Oh. Other thing I need to check. We're going to open up a new terminal. Are we charging? I don't think I can... I don't think I can check that here. Oh, we're gonna close that. We'll we'll try here. 92% charging. Cool. Does it say what rate we're charging at? I don't know if I can tell from over here. Let me see. AC connected, charging. No, that's interesting. It does not say what kind of charger we're hooked up to. Fascinating. Okay, anyway, so what I'm looking for right now is we got hyper monitors all. I'm gonna try to make my capture card be mirroring what I have here, so then we can both be watching the same thing, rather than me having to crane my neck and then look back and then crane my neck. You know, we'll see. Okay, critical software must-haves. I'm gonna get to that here in a minute. Monitors. Give me the syntax. Yep. Oh, preferred high res max width. Mirror. Mirrored displays. If you want a mirror display, add comma mirror comma name. Cool. So here we want to I'm gonna decrease the size a little bit so I can actually type it here. Zellage. Yes, I'll get to that in a minute. This is a terminal multiplexer, so I'll be able to have multiple tabs in here. We'll do hyper control. Monitors. Oh, my brain is not firing on all cylinders today. Okay, we're gonna do a new tab, and then we want vim dot config hyperland configuration. There we go. There's our monitors. Monitor preferred auto. We're gonna do monitor equals what is the name of that? What is your name? DP1 ID1. Okay, so we want the ID here, DP1, and then mirror it is what we're gonna do. Okay, so we'll pop back over to this tab, monitor, DP1. Yeah, DP1, DP-1. Yeah. And then we'll do 1920 by 1080. Then we have at 60 hertz, 8.0. Well, we could probably just do 60. That's fine. And then the scale, or its position, then scale. I'll just do auto for position. Oh, I can put spaces in here. Huh. That'll be nicer to look at. Which is fine. It's fine. we're all fine. Let's see, auto for scale, and then mirror. EDP1. So that should be. Whoops. That we need to go get the first display, which is EDP1, which is fantastic. Oh. I wonder if we can't specify the resolution because we're mirroring. I'm going to say preferred here. Auto mirror EDP1. Right? Oh, configuration error. Invalid syntax EDP1. See that at the top? So we got something wrong. Monitor. If you want a mirror display, add mirror, comma, name at the end of the monitor rule. EDP1. EDP1. Okay. That is the name of my monitor, right? Yeah, monitor EDP-1. That's the internal laptop monitor. So why is you causing me problems? EDP-1. Preferred auto mirror DP1. That's this one. Even though it's HDMI, it's being converted from DisplayPort. So this is DP1, which is the capture card. And then preferred where is it? Yeah, the name, resolution, so preferred resolution, position, auto, and then scale. Oh, I didn't put a scale. Maybe that's what I need. We'll do auto, mirror, then EDP-1. Right. Oh! It did it! Oh! It did it! Success! Okay. Sick. Alright, let's see. So now I'm looking here and you can see there and then the so excited. This is great. Okay. Nice. And that seems pretty legible. So not terrible. I wonder if I can. I'm going to try and set this resolution here. We'll try. I don't know. Well, heck, we might try the same resolution as the laptop, maybe. That or hold on. Capture thing. Scooch that. Oh wait. Transform. Oh. Okay, that's interesting. Sorry, I'm messing with stuff in OBS. The size and position of the capture area seems to be set with the preset. I change it to high. What does that do? Not a whole lot. Okay. Properties. We'll set it back to 1080. We'll just leave it at that. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Now let's see. How warm is that? Oh, that's not warm at all. Okay. We'll call that good for now. Okay. All right. Yeah, let me see. 1920 by 1080 at 60 hertz. Right? That make a difference? So there was a whole lot of resolutions that it supported. We go back to the other tab. We have... Oops. Terminal? Uh-oh. Okay, we're gonna close this tab then? Close. New tab. Hyper. Oh, I guess we'll zoom in a little bit. So control, monitors, all. Yeah, see, look at all these modes it can do. It's all sorts of modes. So I wonder if we can make it the same mode as what we're using in this monitor, which is 2880 by 1920 at 120 hertz, which I know it can't do 120 hertz, but it might be able to do 2880 by, what did I say that was? 1920. 2880 by 1920. Let's see. Ooh. It did not like that. Okay, sorry. Put it back. I'm putting it back. There. Okay, well, we'll call that good for now. I think this is running it at a higher resolution, so let me check the damage. Watch that later. Dude, the Heartbound music's so good. Yep, there we go. I am in fact live. Turn the volume all the way down so I'm not hearing myself. Oh yeah, that's good. That's nice and sharp. Grand. Yeah. That's just peachy keen. Alright. Let's see where we're at. Okay, so we accomplished the main thing, which is what I wanted to accomplish. We're going to go ahead and quit out of that. Exit. Exit. And we're in Zellage still. Fast fetch. Yeah. So here, 94%. Sick. Okay, so I have this plugged into like an iPad charger. I was concerned it wasn't going to charge fast enough. But it is, in fact, charging off of the... excuse me. It is, in fact, charging at whatever rate the thing can supply, which is good. Good, 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 good. Okay. Next thing's next, I guess. We're gonna get Waybar. Did I install that? No. Hold on. Let's double check some things here. I want to make sure that what I'm looking at is what I expect to be looking at here, for privacy reasons and such and such. Yeah, I don't believe that that's... Yeah, I'm not signed into this browser yet, which is fine. I don't really want a bunch of stuff in here right now. Okay. Yeah, this is fine. All right. So we got this on workspace 1. So I'm going to open up workspace 2. We're gonna have our terminal over here. Whoops. I don't know what I just did. Pressing the equal sign, I guess. I don't know what that does. Okay. We're gonna increase the size. Oops. There's that. That's good. Good, 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 good. We're gonna... Oh, I misspelled the junk out of that. Zip refresh, please. And if I could type, maybe this would work. There we go. Refresh your packages. Phenomenal. Oh, and you may notice I have a host name now. So World of Warcraft has been the way I've been naming my PCs recently. So this computer's Jaina. My my other Mac over here is Khadgar. Fun stuff. Fun stuff indeed. Oh. Total 0. Oh, right, because there's nothing that exists on this system yet. Is it DF? 1% available. Yeah. 924 gigabytes available, 5.5 gigabytes used. Nice. We want, oh my ZSH. We'll get that in a minute. But I think we're gonna start with some documentation. Let's go. Yes, Hyprland is not meant to be a fully and user-friendly desktop environment. We have learned that the hard way. Yeah, in a nutshell, it is a set of tools to allow you to create your own desktop environment, which is exactly what we're doing. Okay. I'm going to open up another terminal over here. And we're going to have it set up with NeoVim to the Hyprland configuration. So as we want to make changes, we'll be able to make those changes over here without having to like do a bunch of stuff. So that's on 3. Okay. We already have it installed. Here's our OpenSUSE, which we already did. And the manual. What is this? Manual. Oh, manual installation. Oh, these are dependencies. Yeah, we don't need manual installation. We are already there. We're not crashing on launch. And we're not running in a VM. Master tutorial. Here we go. If you're not using NVIDIA, you can skip this step. Heck yeah. We already got our terminal, so we're fine there. We don't need a new terminal. And your TTY, which is what we're doing. We're launching Hyprland manually right now, which I want to change that. Can also start... Oh, System D users can also start Hyprland using UWSM. Let's learn about UWSM. My eyes. Universal Wayland Session Manager. Oh, that's not exactly what we want. I want to have a graphical login thing. Oh, let's see. Scroll speed. Scroll? Here we go. Scroll factor. I set it to 0.05. Let's increase that to 0.08. I want to be able to scroll a little faster. Oh yeah, that's better. Yeah, the default scrolling speed on touchpad was pretty fast. Okay. Do not launch Hyprland with a root. Don't sudo. Duly noted. See some launch flags, login managers, SDDM works great, which, or SDDM, oh, latest Git version. Oh, I already have SDDM installed. Prevent SDDM bug 90-second shutdowns. Okay. Greeted D. What is greeted D? Oops. Greet D. My eyes. What is this? Minimal agnostic flexible login manager daemon, which does not make assumptions about the user wants to launch. Suitable for Wayland compositors. Okay. Greeters. WL greet a Wayland greeter. Starting greeted D. Greeter configuration. Sorry, I'm just looking through to see if this is what I want. It really doesn't look like it. Login D session type. Missing mouse cursor. Huh. Greet D. Images. No. Search only for greet D. Oh, regreet. Yeah, okay. This is the kind of thing we want. Clean, customizable GTK based greet D greeter, written in Rust, meant to be run under a Wayland compositor like Sway. It's based on Light DM elephant greeter. Yeah, that's kind of nice. Ooh, I wonder if we can get regreeted or regreet, because that actually looks really nice. Yeah, let's go for it. Let's see if we can get it. So we're gonna do sudo zipper search greet D. There it is. And then we'll search for regreet. Nice. Looking good. Looking very good. So we need to install those. We want greet D and re-greet. Yes. And then I will go disable SDDM and use that instead. So we're going to system, CTL, disable SDDM.service. Uh-oh. Interesting. So SDDM.service is not enabled right now? Huh. Unset, unmask. Sorry, I thought I had SDDM installed and enabled the other day, but apparently it is not enabled right now. Doesn't look like... Oh, clean? Remove configuration, state, cache, logs, runtime. That's fine. Okay, whoops. Wow. Okay, that's not what I wanted to do. What am I trying to do here? We need to get greeted D up and running. So we got that. Then we got regreet. Enable the service. So we're going to system, control, enable, greeted D.service. Failed to enable unit. Display manager service already exists and is a sim link to display manager legacy service. Sudo system control enable greeted D. Why did that fail? Failed to enable unit. Display manager service. Let's look it up. Failed to enable unit. Oops. Enable unit. Not 3, 2. The unit is display manager.service. See what we got. Solved. System D display manager service problem. Says it's solved. How'd they solve it? Edit. Space. Alias. Or it's not the problem. Normal behavior. Misunderstood something. There's been a change regarding display managers. Up until now, they were wanted by graphical.target. It's kind of stupid because it's allowed you to enable multiple display managers. Instead, graphical.target now wants display manager.service, and all display managers are supposed to install the appropriate alias. Files have been updated regarding this, and a system re-enable slim.service should fix it. Slim.service. Okay. Re-enable slim. Don't have a slim.service, so what is it you want from me for that? Failed to re-enable. Already exists as a symlink to Display Manager Legacy service. Hasn't been updated yet. Oh my gosh, I'm just now realizing. This is posted back in 2012 and 2013. That's kind of nuts. Can't be solved. Enabled won't start at boot. Here we go. Server symlink is properly set. Status default target. For the outputs. Multi-user.target. So my theory was correct. You've told systemd that you want to boot into multi-user.target instead of graphical.target. Set default to change it back to graphical.target. Okay. So sudo system control set default graphical.target. Removed that. Graphical.target. Okay. And then sudo system control enable greeted D. Display Manager Legacy.service. Let's look at that. So, what is your major malfunction? Oh, well, here we go. Not using Yast. The alternatives are let Yast. These still viable instructions if they're sold? Oh, yes. Very typically so. We're following logic programming and figuring it out from there. So a lot of the kinds of issues, because Linux has been around for so long, and because like the Linux kernel itself and like all of the packages that run on there are so kind of interchangeable with a lot of different systems. They have a tendency to be valid for a long time. For some things. Some things change so fast that it's, 10 years is, ancient history. But the fact that it still comes up to the Arch Wiki with that particular issue is probably because other people still have the same problem and refer back to that to like get back on track. So the Arch Wiki is actually really, really good about like a really cool community that keeps track of all this stuff. So it's pretty cool. But yeah, so that still could very well be valid, even though it is, 13 years old, not 10 years old. Oh, good grief. Time. Let's see. Changes regarding display managers recently. Oh, changes involved updating and cleaning up code in user lib x11 display manager. Alternatives and other places. This work facilitated decoupling of Wayland-only projects from dependencies on XDM, the Xorg server, and related components, limiting the need for their installation. This allows, so this was posted back in April, so this was pretty recent. This allows various managed separately on their own. and alleviates the need for update alternatives with respect for selecting the preferred DM. The update alternatives framework will still work for those using Display Manager Legacy Service, though. Status. Oh, maybe I just need to disable that. System, CTL, status. Oops. System, CTL, status. Display Manager, Legacy.service. Loaded, enabled. Okay. So I think I need to disable this one and then go enable greeted D. I think that's it. So, system control. Oops. Control. Stop. Display. Oops. Is it? Well, it says it's loaded. Oh, maybe I don't need to stop. Yes. CD. CD. Oh, no, it's not running. Okay, so maybe just system control disable. Display Manager Legacy Service. Sweet. So then if we go do system control enable greeted D.service. Yay! There we go. Nice. Okay. So that helped. That helped a lot. Okay, so greeter configuration. Started greet D. Enable greet D service. So greet D will start at boot. Yep. Got it. Yeah. Okay. I think we're in a good spot. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and quit out of this. Make sure my other terminals are, I don't think I've had to write anything. Quit? Yeah. Okay. So exit Hyprland. Oh wow, that works. Holy Moses. My because I'm mirroring the display over here, my whole screen is this big on the laptop screen. It's just like super itty bitty tiny, but I could see it over here. Okay. Okay, so we're gonna sudo reboot, and we should get a graphical interface when we go to log in, I think. It should go default to... Ow. It should go default to graphical whenever we log in. Uh-oh. It says sway not found. I guess that's required. Control Alt. Oh, function. Oh. Oh, that's how you adjust the keyboard brightness. Oh, I was wondering how that works. Function F2, F1, F3. There we go. TTY3. Here we go. So we messed something up. Get back into Hyprland so we can see what we messed up. Sway is not installed, so we need to sudo zipper search sway. Okay, so we do have it. Oh, but I don't want to use that. Hold on. System control. Status. Display manager. Dot service. Failed. E. Okay. It might be because of issues with configuration. So let's open this up and actually get to go away. Where's my mouse? There's my mouse. This is regreet. Create a D. Regreet. Here we go. Similar to GTK greet, regreet needs a compositor. For example, both cage and sway can be used just like they are used for GTK greet. Replacing GTK greet command with regreet, the config for sway would look like this. So we probably just use this, but for Hyprland. Sway message exit will run after regreet. Exec regreet. Sway message exit. Okay. Regreet. User share X session for X11 sessions, which we're not using. Regreet can be configured through a toml file in greeted d regreet.toml. So let's go and get that. Let's go and edit it. In Vim, it's setter editable text configuration. etc greeted d regreet toml. There we go. Background, path, bit, contain environment variable. Show theme, font name, commands, reboot, power off, start, X. Welcome back, widget clock, resolution. Often to update the text, time zone, label width. Okay. Entries defined in the section will be passed in the session as environment variables when it's started. Wallpapers default. It's not a lot here. Similar to GTK regreet needs a compositor. The config for sway would look like this. Include sway config.d. Regreet can be configured through the toml. A sample file is provided in user shared doc greet d regreet sample.toml with all available options. Copy this to make any changes you want. Commenting out or deleting the lines you do not want. Invalid options are ignored. Okay, so where do I configure this? Unless that's in this example file. User shared doc greet d. Let's open up another terminal here. In Vim, user share doc. Oh. Do you not exist? User. Where is it? User share. Yeah, user share doc greet d regreet. Ghost script, just wire plumber. So there doesn't exist, huh? Fine. Well, that's just peachy keen. Where do I put this? Okay, so let's go to GTK greet because that's the second time they referred to that. So let's go. Yeah, in order to run GTK greet needs a compositor. As recommended to use sway, but something like cage can be used. Provided below. In order to specify which login environments they can be started with, list them in greetd environments. Okay. So we need to make this file have Hyprland in it. You can also invoke greeted GTK greet with the C my command parameter, replacing my command with the desired program. Bash sway. Okay. Let's go open up that file. etc greet d environments. So ls etc greet d. There's environments. Let's invim that. Environments. Sway run sh bash. Hyprland. Oops. Oh. Ah. Who's calling me? Stop calling me. No, I'm not answering your phone call. I'm busy. Okay, we need to sudo vim. Oh, do we have vim? We do have vim. Okay. Quit. Sudo vim etc greet environment. Didn't realize that was going to be a thing. Okay, we're going to add Hyprland. And then close, and then quit. So we're going to quit this one as well. Exit. And, oh, well. Whoops. I don't have a reboot button yet, so sudo reboot. Okay. All right. So if everything is configured correctly, we might actually get a real login screen. Maybe. Drat. Sway not found. So apparently that's not how you edit. Not regreet toml. It's the sudo invim greet environments. Well, invim works too. I was just thinking about using vim. Okay, so apparently this is not what you need to do for that. So let's go open our browser. And then move this to 2. There we go. In order to run GTK greet needs a compositor. For the full experience, a compositor with something support is required, but others can work as such. It is recommended to use sway, but something like cage can also be used. So for examples, both cage and sway are provided below. Sway bash. Using sway, using recap. Okay. Interesting. So I wonder if I need to put this in the environment thing. That's probably what I need to do. I think I'm getting it. So we're gonna boop, 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 boop. Ah! There we go. Notice that sway message exit will run after regreet. Exec regreet sway message exit. Including sway config D. I think it needs sway installed then in order to use regreet. So let's go ahead and grab those packages. Open up a new thing. And sudo zipper install sway. I was hoping I wouldn't have to install sway in addition to Hyprland, because technically sway is like a different... Yeah, there's so many packages. That's fine. Go and grab it. Maybe it'll work now. Because I wanted to just have Hyprland as kind of like by itself kind of thing on this machine. Really what I kind of wanted to do. Listening to. Okay, so we have sway. We have this now, so I'm gonna right quit. Do you ever hear those old dot printers in your head when it the old dot matrix printers? You know, my dad was a programmer, and so one of the things we would do when we were kids waiting for him to get off work is he would give us old dot matrix printer paper. We would tear off the perforated edges and like fold them up into like little like caterpillar things. That's kind of awesome. I didn't think about that until just now. The lines go whir. Yeah. The lines do indeed go whir. Okay. So if I did this right, we might have regreet working. And it should grab the Wayland sessions, because I don't have X11 sessions right now. So, we're going to quit everything. Yeah. And then exit out of here. Sudo reboot. Hopefully, we have a graphical target. All right, login screen. That's what we're hoping for right now. Ah, no. What's it say? Failed. GTK greet, command not found. Oh, well, okay. Cannot open display 0. Okay. Okay. I can work with that. We can work with that. So Control Alt F3. Get back into my TTY. Get back into Hyprland so I can see. Open my browser. Open a terminal. Getting pretty quick at this. Oh, right. The keyboard shortcuts don't work right now. Give me my mouse, please. There we go. Hold on. We're gonna go on a quick side quest. I gotta have my keyboard shortcuts switch to tabs. Not Alt. Control 1. Control 2. Control 3. Ah! Control 4. Control 5. Control 6. I don't know why they have alts on the change tabs. Whoops. 9. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Control 8 and Control 9. Conflict with another shortcut. I literally just set it. Relaunching my browser. Come on, Zen. You're fine. Stop freaking out. There's no reason for this. Yeah, see? There's no conflict. Sometimes. There we go. Now I can change my tabs. Whoops. Little too flashy. Okay. Where's this? Okay, so exec regreet, sway message exit. Sway message exit will run after regreet. Bind sim mod 4 shift e exec warning. What do you want to do? Power off system and then reboot. Include sway config D. Regreet can be configured using the toml file. Okay. So needs a compositor. Yeah. Using Hyprland. We're using Hyprland right now, so whoops. Great. Okay. Set the command option as follows. Command hyperland config, etc. hyperland.conf. Then create conf as this. qt greet hyperctl dispatch exit. I can't believe. Okay, so this I think goes into the where we were. There's a whole lot of dots in here though. I'm very concerned. I guess we're not using regreet. We're using Hyprland for our login control. I guess. 3.7. 3.6, 3.5. Oh, 3.7. Qt greet. In order to use Qt greet, you need a WLR based compositor. Using waveform. Okay, so I'm understanding. I'm learning. So we are using Hyprland, so we should probably use Qt greet instead of regreet, because regreet is using sway. Okay. Learning. Sudo zipper remove sway regreet. You don't need those anymore. Yes. Okay. Zip refresh. Everything's refreshed. Okay, so now we need to go into that environment file and then create this. So in vim, sudo vim, etc. greeted environments, and then paste that default session command. Let's go ahead and grab this and yoink. Right, quit. And then touch. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Bah. Okay. That's fine. We'll just go back here. Then create, etc. greet D Hyprland configuration as this. Exec wants Qt greet hyperctl Qt greet. So I probably need to go install Qt greet. So I think it's just this. Exec wants. Yeah. Okay. So we're gonna go create, etc. greet D hyperland.conf. So yeah, we might need sudo invim greet D hyperland.conf. And then paste. Right, quit. Oh. Oh, no, that's fine. Oops. No, permission denied. Okay. Quit, but I really mean it. Sudo bang bang, which means run the previous command as a sudo super user. Paste. Right quit. There we go. Sudo zipper search qt greet. Make sure we already have that installed. If not, we need to go get it. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. How do we get that? Qt greet. In order to use qt greet, yep. Install Wayfire, which we don't need. We're using Hyprland. Default session. Command Hyprland config, which is in our environment. Greet d Hyprland conf. Exec once qt greet hyperctl. Do we have it installed? Qt greet. Uh-oh. Okay, so how do you get qt greet? Wayfire? Sway. Install Wayfire and set the command as follows. We don't need using Hyprland. The command as follows. Then create this. NWG hello using Hyprland. Yeah, how do I get qt greet? Qt greet. Qt based greeter for greet D. Oh, that's pretty. I want it. Qt5, Qt6. Way Qt. Oh, there's a lot of dependencies. Filing, installing. Wait, do I have to compile it? WL roots is only needed if you're compiling greet WL. If you want to skip compilation past that. Okay. Okay. No packages published. I'm a sad camper. Qt-based greeter for greet D to be run under Wayfire or similar WLR-based compositors. Man. Configure greet D to run Qt greet. Open the toml, default session, greet WL. Use Wayfire. Similarly for Sway. That is in the config.toml. This may be more than I bargained for. That is a pretty login screen, though. GitHub is a read-only mirror. GitLab. So they're hosted in GitLab. We have releases? 4 releases. Okay. Source code. I don't want to build from source. I don't know if I want to build from source. Wow, this is pretty new. Oh, well, 4 years ago. Released 4 years ago, 4 years ago, 4 years ago, 4 years ago, or 1 year ago. Good grief. We'll think about that. Qt greet Ben Susi. How to set up greet D, GTK greet instead of STDM or LightDM. Oh wow. So no one ever answered this poor guy. Nope. Yeah, we're gonna put Qt greet on the back burner, and then we're gonna go check and see this other one that said using Hyprland. For NWG hello. NWG hello. GTK 3 based? That's kind of old. dependencies, make optional. Open Suzy. Oh, Open Suzy is not there. It is on Arch, and I think Arch uses RPM packages. Is Fedora in here? Mix packages, Gentoo, Debian. I'm sure it's probably there. Let's see. What was that called? NWG hello? Go zipper search. NWG hello. Oh. Gonna have to build that from source too. Okay. Tips and tricks. Hold on. We're gonna check. Using Hyprland, Qt greet. We might have to build one from source. I guess that's the whole point of me getting this laptop, was to learn, so let's do it. Let's see if we can get Qt greet working. Let's go install your dependent. Oh, regreet. See you later. .3 regreet. Yeah, that Hyprland may just not be compatible with regreet potentially. I just don't understand enough. Yeah. Hyprland. So that's our environment, I believe. And then I created this other file. So now we need to go build Qt greet. So that's what I'm gonna go do. Qt greet. Yeah, okay, read only menu, mirror, you can open PRs over there. Okay, connect to us via matrix IRC. Dependencies. Qt5 or Qt6, WayQt, DFL applications. Not sure what that is. WL roots, Wayland-based compositor. Mason to build a project, Ninja to compile a project. Filing and installing. Get the sources of Qt greet, git clone, Qt greet folder, Mason build, Ninja C, compile and install. Figure created D to run Qt greet. I don't know if I like this option. Wayland, login, manager, Hyprland, system startup. Launching Hyprland using TTY. Applications inside sessions, auto start. Right, native system D user units and auto started with. Those might need to be enabled explicitly. User enable some app service. In this case, you missing install section. Enabled more directly. Wants graphical session dot target some app service. I don't think that's what we want here. Hyper ecosystem. Hyper ecosystem. Wiki pages. Paper picker. Hyper riddle? Hyperiddle? I don't know what that means. Hyper idle. That's idle. Lock. Desktop portal Wayland. System info, sunset. Whole kit agent, QT support. Cursor, utils, lang, scanner, aquamarine, graphics, QT utils. Ah. Yeah, I think if we want to use... QT Greet, we're gonna have to build it from source. QT Greet, open, Susie. Did I look for that already? I feel like I did. QT Greet, releases Pop OS Greet to you. Yeah, this is really the only thing here. QT based greeter for Greet D. Yeah, it looks like really there's only two. There's QT Greet and then NWG Hello, which we're going to run into the same problem for both of these. So I guess we're going to try and build this from source. Let's follow some instructions. Dependencies. So we're going to go get QT6. So let's open another terminal. Sudo, or well, here actually. We're going to just open a terminal here. So we can go and get it. So sudo zipper install qt 6. Is that how I install that? Oh, yes. Qt6. Wait, oh, wow. Qt6. Dang. QT6CT, which I don't know what that is. QT5 or QT6? I don't know how. I'm in over my head. Let's just see if we can get... Oh, do we have... Hold on. Do we have Git installed? Oops. Sorry, forgot. Taking out headphones pauses the music. Git. Is Git installed? Git is not installed. Okay. Past. Sudo zipper install Git. Yep. Give me all the Git things. Git. Nice. Make dir GitHub. Git clone. We're gonna copy and paste this. Okay. CT, CD, QT, greet. And I don't have Mason, so sudo zipper install. Mason. I don't know what any of the DFL stuff is. It's like freedesktop.org, well, WL roots. Oh. WL roots. Login 1. Desktop frameworks. Sorry, I'm reading all this stuff over here. If you can see where my mouse is. Trying to figure out what all we need. WayQT. WayQT. And Ninja. Mason, Ninja. Wayland-based compositor, which I have Hyprland. WL roots. All the desktop frameworks. We might need that in order to get that to work. We'll see. See if we can get at least these packages. Ah. Gross. Okay. So we can get Ninja, we can get Mason, but I couldn't find WayQT or WL roots. Okay. How do I get those? WayQT. A Qt-based wrapper for various Wayland protocols. Dependencies. Qt. Qt base. Qt Wayland along with private headers. Hold on. No. Sudo. Qt. Qt base. Qt Wayland. Wayland, Mason, Ninja. libpng. Oh, good grief. This is a whole lot more setup than I ever would have thought for getting a login thing to work. Let me think. Let me see something real quick. Let's move this to desktop 2. 3. How to set up Qt greet Hyprland. Using Hyprland to start GTK greet. Yes, go away. Need a Wayland compositor to run. How could I start GTK greet or regreet inside Hyprland? Regreet works with Hyprland for me. Oh, it does it? I've also used GTK greet in the past. It worked. Better at greetd config.toml. Terminal vt equals 1. Default session. Command hyprland conf user greeter. And then exec once. Regreet hyperctl dispatch exit. Huh. Had to leave a comment because I was having the same exact looping issue as some other people mentioned here. Seems that regreet kills the session upon successful login without hyperctl dispatch exit part. The solution for me was to have a separate config for Hyprland in greetd, which is set under initial session. I use NixOS, but the broad strokes should be similar. Services, enable true, default session, initial session, user greeter. Exec once, regreet, hyperctl dispatch exit. The greeter config just has one line that. Regular Hyprland config does not touch regreet at all. Assume the equivalent, yada, yada, yada. Okay, so maybe we need to go back to regreet. I think that's hearing a bunch of whole, yeah. I'm just, a whole lot of this isn't even sticking in my head right now. Like, I took migraine medicine this morning, and so I'm still just kind of like, brain fry today. So, and really, I had a stream on the schedule. I'm like, I don't want to. Yeah, I don't know. I'm fine. Like, finally for one of the only times I've gotten the timing right for like actually taking my migraine medicine, and I didn't have like any pain today for that. So that was good. So, but yes, I'm not overdoing it. I've been, yeah. Anyway, so okay, I think we have a plan. We're going back to regreet. We're going back to the original plan. Instead of this QT greet, which that does look cool, but it doesn't look like there's a whole lot of stuff. Like, they originally made it 4 years ago and then updated it like a year ago. Oh, those are releases. Oh, okay. But they are actually updating stuff. 3 months ago, 2 months ago, 2 months ago. So they are working on it. Just not a lot of people using it is what it looks like. Okay. All circles in the end. Everything comes back to the beginning. Yes, indeed. Okay. Back to regreet. So, we don't need any of this. This is wrong. We're gonna go look at what those other people had in Reddit and use that. So regreet works. So we need the config.toml. And then we have our terminal. I don't know what this means, VT1. Default session. This stuff, user greeter. And then the exec once inside of etc greet D. Get out of here. Hold on. Where am I? Sorry, I'm removing that stuff that we cloned for Qt greet. Qt greet. Oh my gosh, sudo do it. There we go. Okay, so Qt greet is no more. Let me make sure we didn't get anything else in there. I don't think we actually installed any of that. We were just looking at it. Let me go look. What did we install? Git, which we need. That's fine. I need a better way. Do I have a page up button? Page up function. Oh, I do have a page up button, but it's not working. I need to change that to scroll. This was the search. Just please. I need to scroll faster. No, no. Okay. Oh, that's okay, so I guess I didn't install it. Okay, that's fine. Okay, sudo zipper install regreet. Need to reinstall that because we uninstalled it earlier. Yes, please. Thank you. Back to the browser, which is here. Once I get actual like stuff installed, then I think we'll be in a better shape. Okay. Need to check the greetd config. So, sudo vim etc greet and then config.toml. Yeah, there it is. Okay, so terminal. Oh, VT to run on the greeter on and be next, current, or a number designated by VT. VT, we'll just match it, say 1. Default session, command, This is what we haven't edited yet. Ah! Dang it. Okay, this is not what... this is not what... This is why I couldn't find Sway, because we haven't moved Sway off of this file yet. So it was kept looking at this. Default session. Okay. Here's where we actually put in the Hyprland stuff. Oops. Wrong button. Yeah. So default session command Hyprland config. Yep. This is exactly what we needed. And then we already have this one-liner, I think. So we're going to go back to here. We're going to just... oops. Because I'm not in NeoVim, I forgot. We're going to paste this in. Command Hyprland config, etc. greet d hyprland.conf. And then we have user greeter, right quit. And then let's just double check we have that Hyprland config inside cat / etc. greet Hyprland config. Exec once, dispatch exit. Okay. So that's there. Regreet Hyprland dispatch exit. Regreet. Oh, that's Qt greet. We need to change that. Sudo invim etc greet. Yeah, so I just know it says Qt greet, which is not what it needs to be anymore, because we're not using Qt greet. We're using regreet. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Okay. We're gonna cat that again. Exec once, regreet, hyperctl, dispatch, exit. Fantastic. Okay, I think we're actually in better shape now. I don't know why they have VT1 for the terminal. But you know what? If it works, then I'm not gonna complain about it. It is saying sort by best. Can I do top? Yeah, that is top. Okay. So this is all we needed. We just had it in the wrong file. Okay. Quit. Oops. Close, close. Close. And close. Exit. Sudo reboot. Come on. We need a graphical user interface for login. What is this? Third try? Third time's the charm, right? Oh! It's doing something. Oh my gosh, it did something. Why did it look like that? I don't know why it looked like that, but it did something. Oh, that's weird. Oh. Well, at least it doesn't let me launch anything. So my second, because I'm in a login screen, it's showing that as my second monitor, but it's blank. And I can't do anything over here, which is fine. That's fascinating. Because I have a login screen on here, but because I'm in a login, I guess it's just... But it works! Yay! It says welcome back, and you can't see it because it's doing the thing, but it has my user and it has my session, so I can say Hyprland. I can edit. I can type in if I want to type it in. Log in. Woohoo! There we go! We have a login screen! You can't see it, but we got a login screen. Yes! That's a big one. All right. Check that off the list. Let's go. Now, if I could have my mouse back, that would be great. Thank you, random Redditors. Because this was not nearly intuitive enough for me to understand what you were saying to... Oh. Well, if I had read it here, then maybe I would have figured it out earlier. I just need to RTFM all the time. What's my battery life at right now? 98%. We are cooking. Let's go. All right. So there's Greet D. Okay. I think we're done with Greet D. Because we have a successful login manager now. We'll customize that later. We'll make it look pretty later, but yeah, we got a freaking login screen, dude. Let's see. And this one, we already changed the default target mode, which makes it to where it shows graphical thing instead of just text. We'll optimize this here later. I think that's it for that. Heck yeah. All right. So we got Greeted D. Works flawlessly, especially with regreet. Thanks, Hyprland. Got it. Got that done. Pre-configured setups? Nah. That's not what we're here for. Yep. The Hyprland configuration, which is what we had over here at some point. We're gonna invim. Oops. .config. Hyprland configuration. There it is. Let's get rid of a bunch of these comments here. Example, please do not. Please note all settings are not available. Source. Delete. Monitors. We know what these are. Ah! We're going to just delete that. My programs. We're going to delete these. We're going to add some comments up here. Hold on. Let me write out of this. I need my configuration for GitHub. Oh. Now is the time I need to start logging into stuff. So just bear with me a minute. We're gonna... Whoop. Hi, how's it going? We're gonna install some add-ons here. Because this is based on Firefox, by the way. Zen browser is based on Firefox, so I gotta go get Firefox add-ons for things. I need my password manager. I need to sign in, synchronize some things, and then I need to get my logins and stuff. Add. Yep. Okay. Is it Control-Shift-Y? No. Is it Control-Alt-Y? No. We gotta fix the theme too, like this. This right here. This is nonsense. Just having the like light theme everything. Getting kind of tired of it. I guess that's realistically that is a lower priority than getting the rest of the system built, where I actually have usable stuff. So Firefox add-ons, that's what I was doing. Yep. We are moving right along. Oh, gotta verify my identity. Verification code is a bunch of numbers, potentially some letters, and done. Ah, that's gonna be fun. I just realized I got an email back from the people for the SSD that failed for my desktop, so gotta figure that out. But first, let's see, keyboard shortcuts, launch, settings. Oh, I guess you can see this. So one of the problems I have on this particular browser at the moment, on Mac it works great. On Linux, when I want to try and open settings, downloads add-ons file, delete key. Weird. So, let's see. Settings. Whenever I try to, oops. Oh no, where is preferences? Where is it? Yeah, so on my Mac, I can press a keyboard shortcut and open the settings for my browser, but on Linux, it doesn't seem that there's a option to do so, which is kind of really annoying because I jump into settings all the time. Back forward, reload page, skip cache, Control-Shift-R, which is what I expected that to be. Search and find, page operations. Excuse me. Yes, eye strain relief is important. I'll get Dark Reader installed here in a minute to dark mode all the things. It's just I need my browser to do dark mode, which means I need my operating system to have dark themes installed. So, and I need to. Oh, my eyes. Well, that's unexpected. My brightness keys work now. That didn't used to be that way. I need to adjust the steps because they're in too big of steps. But that's cool. Anyway. Yeah, there's literally not a keyboard shortcut to open settings. And I'm a little bummed about that. Okay, anyway. Regardless, I need to set up some more stuff. 1 second. We're doing this, we're doing that. Yep. And my password is this. Fill, please. Oh, unable to fill. That's okay. I can just copy and paste. Not now. Authentication code. Two-factor authentication is fantastic. If you don't have it set up, I highly recommend you do so. On all the things you possibly can. And especially, whoops. It expired. Yeah, seriously, an authenticator app. Ooh, there we go. I got a notification. That's cool. I didn't think that worked. Not now. Firefox, I don't need your mobile thing. Ooh, my theme! It pulled my theme. And my add-ons. Oh, no, it didn't. Manage extensions. Yes, 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 I know. Themes. Look at that. System auto. Enable? Dark. Enable. I'll get to that in a minute. Extensions. Dark Reader. Which is an amazing, amazing, amazing extension. Highly, highly recommend it. It's on Chrome. It's on Safari, it's on iOS, it's on lots of browsers. And it converts pages that aren't in dark mode into dark mode. So super duper great. Ooh. And then Vimium. I found this new add-on. It's called Vimium, and it's Vim key bindings for the web browser, which it's basically adds a whole bunch of keyboard shortcuts onto the browser to do more stuff. It's like a lot. Okay. And then ultra wider, I'll get that. I'll go ahead and install that. It's the one thing I wish Firefox Sync had. Was a oh, there it is. Ultra wideo is what that's called. I have an ultra wide monitor up here, so when I plug in my laptop into that, and I want to watch like something in full screen, there's an add-on where it like whoop, and it puts it all the way out to the edges. So he's good stuff. It also works on like tall displays, so you can like zoom in on a YouTube video. It cuts off some of the sides, but it'll still do the thing. Okay, so now that I'm logged in, I was gonna go to GitHub, which is why I didn't want you to look at this right yet, because this has some of the configuration files that I need. Sign in with a passkey, because passkeys are great. I'm going to go and grab my personal config files. There's tmux, which I'm not going to use, zshrc, and init.lua for NeoVim. Oh, I might need to grab the newest version. I might need to upload. Hold on. I think I just realized I have a oops. There we go. Yes, update, please. Thank you. Sorry, well, no, you can't watch this right now. Hold on. I got stuff to do. Copy my .config ninvim init.lua to GitHub personal config files init.lua, and then cd GitHub personal git updated config or neo vim git push. Uh-oh. Because the remote contains work that you do not have locally. Oh, git pull. Git pull rebase. Okay. Nothing to commit. Okay, hold on. Where's that CP that I did? Sorry. Just having to upload some files from my Mac that's I have configured and then move them over to GitHub so I can download them here. This is not the most efficient way to do this, probably. Oh. I need git s.config slash dot config neo oops in vim init dot lua to here config files init dot lua. Okay. Git status git push. There we go. Okay. Okay, so I got that. I need my ZSHRC as well. So CP ZSHRC to config files ZSHRC git commit dash A. Okay. I have pushed those two files. I should probably grab Ghosty. Hold on. I know I'm doing a whole bunch of stuff off of things. I don't really have a best way to do this. Yeah, we're gonna not do that right now. We're gonna think about what we're doing. It's no, cancel. Had the wrong thing in focus. Dot config. Oops. Config ghosty config to config files. Git add all. Oops. Git add. Git commit. I probably didn't need to do 3 commits for that. Probably should have just updated all my config files and then push them up to GitHub. But that's okay. I'm learning. Okay. Whew. Red break. Oh. Okay. Now, if I refresh the page here. Yay, look at that. ZSHRC, init Lua, and Ghosty. Oh. Rain stopping soon. It was raining? Huh, must have been raining outside. Oops. I was not paying attention. Okay. Let's get these config files. I guess we can see this. I'm on GitHub. I'm logged in. That's fine. There's nothing personal here. These are my config files that I just pulled. So we're gonna go ahead and can I just get this whole file? And go up a file, please. Config files. Save link as. Oh, nope, that's the whole web page. No. We need the whole folder. Go back to FaceTime. Yes? What? Check Discard. Okay. Yes. Yeah. No, that's fine. Should be. It's fine. I exist on the internet. It's fine. It's okay. It's fine. We'll figure it out. Okay. Let me just grab my config files, then we'll go. We'll just copy one by one. It's not that big a deal. Copy one by one. Download raw file. Knit.lua. And then... Oops. Alt back. There we go. And ZSHRC. Download raw file. And then tmux is not going to be used. Ghosty config. Download raw file. Okay. And now... Uh-oh. I don't know where those downloaded to. Because I also don't have a file manager. Whoops. Okay. Well, ls. Yep. Sure enough. Learning through fire. Yep. 110%. Wait, what? Sorry. Oh, yeah, here we go. Yeah, so that's what I was saying. So we have, I just downloaded all those files, and they don't exist. There's nothing. I just have my GitHub folder, which is, like, annoying. It's fine. Everything is fine. Just everything's fine. Don't worry about it. I don't know. It's fine. We'll figure it out. Okay, so I need a downloads folder. So ls GitHub. So make dir downloads. So we can go back to the browser, quit, and relaunch. Boop. And then go download some files and make sure that they work. Download file. Please work. LS downloads. Nothing! Drat. Okay. Zen settings. This is why I want a keyboard shortcut to open settings. And it's not there. I need... Where is... Save files to downloads. Always ask where to save files. Nope, just save them. Go to... Yes, select. Yeah, that'd be fine. Up. What is this? Okay. So I should have the downloads files folder, files things. Oh wait, do I have Nautilus installed? Hold on. We gotta check this. Sudo zipper. Wait, hold on. Nautilus. No. Dolphin? Oh. We need Dolphin, which is the file manager from KDE Plasma. That is the default for, well, do I want Dolphin? Do I want Dolphin? We got choices here. I can either get Dolphin or I can get Nautilus. Nautilus. You know what? No. We're going to get Nautilus. Let me make sure I know how to spell it. Ah, okay. I do know how to spell it. Give me that, please. Copy. Thank you. Sudo zipper install Nautilus. Yes. Then we'll go into Hyprland configuration, and we will get or set it to Nautilus. Set it to open Nautilus instead of Dolphin for the file manager. So vim config Hyprland file manager is Nautilus. Oops, not W-E. Ta-da! Nautilus. Oh no, I forgot about that. Okay, I'm gonna have to figure that out later. But anyway, now we have a file manager. We can go and open up stuff. And there's downloads, which is empty. What is this that we're listening to? I don't like that. Okay. There, that's better. So much creepy music in this thing that I forgot about. Okay, let's see. Download raw file, please. Did you download now? Is it works? Hey! It works! There we go. I'll download my config files again. CSHRC, download. init.lua, download. Heck yeah. I think that's all I need. Oh, wait. I got my ghosty. Yep. Okay. Let's see. LS, CD downloads. Yeah. Okay, so we're going to MV init Lua to my this dot config go no not ghosty nvim. Oh, don't have a directory there yet, so make a directory, home folder dot config. Oh, the difference between so the difference between Dolphin and Nautilus. Dolphin is part of the. There's kind of two big worlds of Linux desktops. There's other ones, but the two biggest ones I think are GNOME and KDE, KDE Plasma. So GNOME has a whole bunch of its own stuff that all has a certain look and feel to it. KDE has its own stuff that has its own certain look and feel to it. Nautilus belongs to GNOME. Dolphin belongs to KDE. They both function pretty much the same. They both have pretty much the same features. It's just about how the themes apply, how it looks, how it actually, like, you know, how it looks, basically. So
that's so Dolphin is just part of KDE instead of GNOME. So I think the aesthetic I'm gonna try and go for is more closely like with the rounded corners and everything else. KDE Plasma is a lot sharper for most things. So, at one point, if I can actually get my desktop back up and running the way I want it to be, I'll show you my KDE desktop on stream sometime or something. If I get it restored. It's still broken. Okay. We're making a directory here. .config nvim. Okay, and then inside of neovim, we want our init mv to move init.lua into config nvim. And then nvim. Look at that. It just goes. Ah, yes, we need to go get Clang. Yep. Go install. Install, my pretties. Great. Thank you. We need to sudo. So what that just did, so neovim is my text editor, and I have a bunch of preferences set up in that configuration file, which I just pulled into here. That's what it was doing and installing, is a bunch of plugins and stuff. So sudo zipper install Clang. Because Clang is a requirement for some of the tools in neovim to run. Yeah, so there it goes, tree setter and all of the other little plugins that are on here. So if we go check health, look at that. Oh, gorgeous. Mason.nvim. We'll get those other requirements met later. We also probably need to change our font. And that's a lot of warnings. That's fine. Okay. Quit. Okay. We're still here, so we need to move config into Ghosty config. Then we need to relaunch all of our terminals. Do we have any? No, that's good. Terminal. Ooh, do we have our font? Oops. Fetch font. Ubuntu Mono Nerd font. Hey! It says it pulled it up. It looks correct. Nvim. Yeah, I think we're doing all right here. Zellage is still not the right themes. We'll come back to that in a minute. Exit. Okay. CD downloads. We still have our ZSHRC. Oh. That's supposed to have a dot. Move ZSHRC to .ZSHRC. ls-l. S-LA. There we go. CD up. Oh. No, I didn't say Siri. Go away, go away, go away. Stop, 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 stop. Ah. So Z ls-a. So there's bash rc, hist file, and the ZSHRC. So cat. Oh wait. I need to install oh my ZSH. I'm getting ahead of myself. Oh my ZSH. This is the terminal customization that I use. Swoop. We need this. And we paste this. That's going to run the Oh My ZSH installer, which is great. Clear that. And then we're going to CD into downloads. And then we're going to move .zshrc to here. .zsh. Oop. .zshrc. There we go. Look at that. Gorgeous. Sudo zipper install btop. Oh wait, did I already get btop? Yeah, I did. Options. Color theme is TTY, which is great. Look at that. Look at all that data. For what? I don't know. Doing something. Battery 99%, 2.83 watts, 2.85 watts. That's kind of cool. 1%, 3 watts. Looking at all the things. Ah. Nice. Look at how streamlined everything is. There's a lot of programs in here, though. K-Worker. What's K-Worker doing? I wonder what all that is. Greet D. Pipewire. K-Worker web content. Oh, I wonder if that's for my browser or something. Just looking at a bunch of processes. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. Okay. I already got Oh My ZSH. We have our config files. What else are we missing? What else are we missing? We have our configs redone for most things. We still don't have a status bar. We'll want to get that at some point. Critical software. Let's make sure. Let's start following this more closely here since I've got all my configurations that I need for right now. Check that warning list. Warning list? What warning list? I didn't see a warning list. What are you talking about? Check that warning list to see what's next. Was it this? Earlier that had all those warnings? No, here's critical software. Warning list. Oh, yeah, in NeoVim. Yeah. That might not be a bad place to kind of go look. In Vim. Check health. Yeah, so it's in here. Yeah, so we have a whole bunch of stuff. So these are languages. Mason and Vim languages. 4 utils are good. We need ripgrep probably. Go not available. Composer, cargo, PHP, NPM. I think those are actually fine. Because I'm not using any of those languages right now. NeoVim, Mason, LSP config, tree setter, warning. Executable not found. Install grammar not required for TS install. Oh, Only needed for that, so we're not using that. Node, not required for TS install. Git CC. Yep. Compiled with tree setter runtime. Nice. OS info. All this stuff. Installed. Telescope. Uh-oh. Telescope didn't work. Checking external dependencies. Ripgrep, not found. FD, not found. So I need to go grab those. We'll do that in another terminal. We'll do it in Scratchpad here. Then I can like swap back and forth between this. Nice. Okay, so we're gonna go sudo zipper install rip grep and FD. I think that's what we need. Yep, FD and rip grep. Phenomenal. Give me packages. Thank you. Have a nice day. So that's those. No depreciations here. Telescope, which health check should figure out once we have that installed. Rip grep will get installed here. Terminal, key backspace. Term program ghosty. Color term true color. No language servers installed, which is fine. Optional. Okay, and optional. Okay. NVIM web dev icons is not installed. NVIM web dev icons. Let's see if we can get those. Sudo search. LSP config, tree setter. Okay. Maybe not. Let's go ahead and quit here. In Vim. Check health. Go back down this. All those warnings we could ignore. Tree sitter node. Okay, rip grep and FD, which is great. Telescope extensions. Oh, well that works. Fuzzy find current buffer. Yeah, that's good. Okay. Are you still gonna complain about web dev icons? Probably. Ruby host, it's all optional. Parsers, all that stuff. Which key? Web dev icons. I thought for sure. It's in my init web. Yeah. Whoops. Yeah. Getting pretty icons, but requires a nerd font. In Vim tree, in Vim web dev icons. Enabled equals vim.g.have nerd font. I thought I had nerd font though. Is it maybe my nerd font didn't actually work? Maybe that's the problem. But it has it. It says Ubuntu nerd font or Ubuntu mono nerd font mono. So it should have it. Font. Not found. Font. Show console font. That's what I need. Show console font. What? Couldn't get a file descriptor referring to the console. Great. That's what I wanted. Font. Make font. Scale. Grub to make font. Make font dir. Set font. Set font. I don't know. Set font. Get a file descriptor referring to the console. Okay. Ghosty. Set font. Option reference. I've looked at this before. Oh, well, yeah, it's the font families, which I already have set. No, that's actually fine. Oh, hey, check this out. So this is the terminal I've been using. I freaking love their web page. It's so cute. Look at the little floaty ghost. He's so cute. He's awesome. I don't know if he's got a name or anything. Hold on. Dark Reader. Yeah, Dark Theme Detect. Dark Reader's so good. But yeah, look at that. And he's just like text on the web page, which is also insane to me. Like, they actually, like, in the source code for this, that's actual text that's animated to make it look almost 3D as it's, like, moving around. Absolutely crazy. These guys are awesome. This terminal is awesome. Ghosty. Okay. Oh, DE's like Plasma or Gnome, take care of this automatically. Hyprland will not want to use something else. That's interesting. I'll just get whatever the gnome thing is. Gnome. Okay. It still says Ubuntu Nerd Mono Font thing. Let's see. Where do fonts go? Linux font install. Because I'm guessing, yeah, user share fonts. Let's just see what fonts are there. So ls user share fonts. Yeah, I didn't think it was in there. Brew type. Oh, that's a lot of fonts. Oh, but yeah, see, like the in the U's over here, there's no Ubuntu font, which is what I'm trying to use. So I need to go grab those, and then we'll be good. Because I don't know what the font this is, and I'd rather just use the Ubuntu one because that's what I'm using on everything else. So, nerd fonts. Downloads. Yeah, nerd fonts. We're gonna go get some nerdy fonts. Ubuntu. Oops. Ubuntu nerd font. We want the Ubuntu Sans. Ubuntu Mono. No, we want Mono. Ubuntu Mono nerd font. Download. Thank you. Yeah. CD downloads. Ubuntu mono.zip. Unzip. Ubuntu mono.zip. Whoops. We're going to sudo move star dot ttf to user share fonts true type, and boom, exit, and hey, that looks familiar. Okay, so it is looks different now. Check health. Heck yeah, look at that. I don't know why my cursor's jumping up and down. It's kind of weird as I'm scrolling through this. Web dev icons. I swear I have web dev icons installed. Yes, I know there's technically overlaps. It's fine. Font. No, not found. Okay. Nerd. Not found. Okay. Yeah, now it's actually using the Ubuntu Nerd font. I 100% know that it's doing that now. What's taking up so much memory? Oh, Zen. Zen and Ghosty. Yeah. That's fine. Good. It's 8:30. All right. I'm going to take a quick break. I have gotten way too carried away here. I'll be right back. One moment. Yeah, we're just boop and then a boop. Yeah, BRB. Right. Now, let's see. Really need to make a checklist for myself for this stuff. To just kind of like start going down through all of the things we know we're going to need. You know. Or know that we're going to try and get set up. Okay. Uptime 52 minutes. 6 flat pack packages. Hyprland. Oh, yeah. Still don't know why NeoVim is upset on my nerd font. Because I have a nerd font. I might just have to manually force it or something. We're just gonna init and then nerd font. Vim have nerd font. False? No. True. True. NeoVim. There you go, dummy. So that means my init file on my Mac is wrong. So I need to go update my Mac init file. That's fine. Okay, now we check health. And we should have no more web dev. Look at that! Web dev icons installed. Yay! Phenomenal. Okay, clipboard tool, WL copy, which is good. Vim Lisp, Vim health, look at that. I think we're good here. Tree setter executable not found. Parser generator only needed for TS install from grammar. Not required for TS install. So we don't need that, and we don't need node because we're not using TS install from grammar. So that's actually good. Those are all the languages, which are all optional right now. Because we'd have to install Go, Cargo, Composer, PHP, NPM, Node, Java AC, Java, and Julia. I don't want to do all that. We don't need all of those right now. Those are all optional in my brain. Core utils are good. LSP config skipped because it's redundant. And all that. Okay, cool. Invim. Quit. Yay, looky there. You're good to go. Oops. There we go. Clear. CD GitHub. Right, because there's no thing. Okay. What next? We got a nerd font. So we have NVim set up. We are in Vim now. We have NVim. So now we go through must-haves. Strongly recommended software. Did this detect dark mode? It did not, but it is dark mode, so I'm gonna take that off the list. DEs will take care of this automatically. Hyprland will not. Notification daemon. Starting method automatically. Alternatively, you can do via dbus activation. Notification is emitted. Alternatively, exec once installed inside here can be used. Many apps like Discord may freeze without one running. Examples: Dunst, Mako, F0, and Sway and C. Notification daemon. Do we have one? Dunst. Nope. What do we have? Do we have Mako? No. Do we have F0? No. Sudo zipper. Oh, I guess I could make this bigger. Search Mako. So I want to see if that's what we're looking at here. Yep, Wayland notification daemon. Nice. We'll go grab that one. That sounds good. Well, before I get too ahead of myself, I don't know if they have a preferred one. Let's see. Hyprland notifications. Notification daemon. Sway and C works well with Hyprland. I use Sway and C. Been using Dunst. So not very many people use Mako. Wayland notification daemon. Daemon? I think it's daemon. I don't know. Yeah. Lightweight notification daemon. Oh, it looks like that. Works on Sway. I see. Maybe that's not the heck is that? I don't want to build it. That just looks kind of, yeah, I don't know if that's the look I'm going for Hyprland. F0, keyboard driven, lightweight, Wayland. Keyboard driven? Example send. Wow, those are not exactly pretty. Or well, they're not what I'm going for that. We're gonna go look at. I should probably just install Sway because so much of the Sway stuff. Because I'm gonna get Waybar which is like the top bar for this. Yeah, I probably should just sway in C. Is that was? Sway in C? Sway notification center. Yeah. Oh yeah. That looks great. Thanks. I guess we're installing Sway. Just kind of what one of the things I wanted to avoid, but you know what? That's fine. Sudo zipper search. Sway and C. What? Hello? Sway. Sway bar. Sway notification center. Okay. Oh, it's there. Oh, it's installed. Oh, nice. Okay, so I already have it. Okay. Well, you know what? Since I got most of this installed, let's go ahead and get Waybar. Sudo zipper search Waybar. And I already have it installed. Waybar. Look at that. Yep, see this up here? That's what I was talking about with Waybar. I gotta customize it a bunch, but this, I can now see the time. I can see what temperature this is running at. I can see my memory usage, CPU usage, that I'm connected to Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, which is, there's nothing. But we have a status bar. It was installed the whole time! Oh well. Okay, what can you do? Oh look, we got volume. Look at that. Do my volume keys work? Heck yeah, they work. Nice. Sick. Okay. So we gotta customize that. That's gonna be a thing. We're gonna so in Hyprland, config Hyprland configuration. If I go to, oh, we need a menu. That's probably the next thing we should do. Auto start. Yeah, see all these exec once. So Waybar is something that when you launch Hyprland, it executes once and then it just starts up at the top. And then it, like, the app is running in the background, essentially. So we want to delete a bunch of this stuff. And then we don't need terminal. I don't know what nm applet is. We'll think about that. Cursor size. Oh, I can change the cursor size. Let's double this. Let's do 48 cursor size. Hyper cursor size. Oh, that's X cursor size. I need hyper cursor size because we're in Hyprland, right? Is it gonna? No. Okay. Cool. I'm gonna close that. Yeah. And then boop. Log in. Did my cursor size change? No. Junk. Maybe that requires a reboot. And vim config Hyprland conf. I'm gonna put this back the way it was. So I don't know how that's going to change. I'll come back to that later. Okay. Animations, barriers, keyboard layouts, repeat delay, 200 milliseconds, follow mouse 1, acceleration profile, sensitivity 0.5. Let's change that to 0.4. I feel like my mouse has been a little bit fast. There we go. That's better. Okay, workspace swipe true. 3 fingers to swipe. Yep. Nice. This is gonna be so cool on a laptop. Okay, mod left, up. Oh. H, J, K, and L. J is toggle split. Dwindle? Wait, how does that work? Oh, that's so fast. Oh my gosh. I know the capture card isn't getting it like accurately, but like just, oh, it's so smooth. It's so quick with it. That's so cool. Oh, what was the pseudo mode? It's P. Is it this one? Oh yeah. I can kind of like pick it up. I don't remember what that does. Whatever. Gotta figure out. We got stuff to read. Okay. Eventually, I do want to make it to where I can do audio next. Oh. Okay. Brightness up. Brightness control 10%, 10%. I see. Interesting. So that's... I see. Okay, so I'm playing with the brightness on my screen. So I could actually do a brightness percentage of, instead of 10%, do like 5% or something. So we could do 5, and then 5, right? And then boop, 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 boop. So we have more granular adjustment. I like that. It's a lot more sensitive with it. That's good. I like that. Audio. Dude, this is so cool. Okay. So inside of the Hyprland file is where you can actually bind your function keys too. So you just got to figure out what key is what, and then you, like, the keys will just work. That's so cool. I didn't know that. Learning experience. Okay. Windows and workspaces. Yes. Oh, yeah. This is gonna be the big one. So, yes. Learning all the things. Learning by brute force, and I'm not using AI at all. Controversial opinion, I know. That's so cool. Yeah. So I'm sure you've heard of PewDiePie. This is actually something that PewDiePie went and did on his own laptop. He went and installed Linux on it, and installed the harder version of Linux than what I've been doing, called Arch. But he was doing exactly this with these files to set up Hyprland on his laptop. He has a whole video about it on his YouTube channel. But yeah, PewDiePie did all this stuff. He's insane. And he's not even, he will tell you, like, he's not a tech guy. So it's like kind of insane. Okay. Animations. Oh, that's funny. Enabled. Yes, please. Interesting. Layout dwindle. Oh, so that dwindles a layout. Allow tearing false. Resize on border. I gotta figure out gaps out. Oh, 20 pixels? Nah, fam. Give me 10. Yeah. Then we got it almost all the way out to the edges. Gaps inside. So gaps in is this. Gaps out is that. So the gaps. Oh, no. Oh. Wait, gaps in. Ah. Yeah. Seems legit to me. Okay. Layout dwindle though. That's where the dwindle was coming out into the thing. So like when I do this and I do J like this to switch back and forth for things. Yeah. That's fine. Oh, color borders. We'll have to recolor the borders too for look and feel. I don't know where you get wallpaper. There it is. Disable hyper. Oh. Oh, if true, disables the random Hyprland logo, anime girl background, sad face. Who would want to disable this? I'll eventually want to put my own wallpapers on here, but for now, I don't have one. Okay, force default wallpaper equals -1. So disable anime wallpapers. I don't want to do that. Where's the, I know what I want to do. I want to get rid of, there's like some really faint text down here. I want to disable that. That's what we want to disable next. So I know I'm skipping ahead, but, oh, no, I'm not skipping ahead. I skipped a bunch of stuff. Oh, using hyper control X Wayland performance start. Variables? I think it's is it in variables? Splash. Disable splash rendering. Disables the Hyprland splash rendering. Requires monitor reload to take effect. No. Changes the color of the splash text. Oh, no, I think that is. Okay, so Hyprland splash rendering. So I think that is the text that's down here. So we need to, under miscellaneous, disable splash rendering equals true. Disable splash rendering. Right. Not record K. Yeah, so reload is going to be quit, exit, exit, monitor reload, and log in. Gotta figure out why. Yeah, there we go. No more splash text. Nice. Excellent. Okay. Oh, we need the menu. Let's do the menu. Menu will be the last thing we do. And then I'm gonna hop off stream. That'll be good enough for today. So let's go get Wofi. I'll just go get it here. Sudo zipper install Wofi. I guess they're opinionated on making that work. Oh, it's already installed. Oh, wait, how do I run that then? Menu. Oh, it's R. Oh. Or if I can do main mod. Oh, wait, main mod equals super. So wait, this is, oh, what was the other keys? It's super control. I think alt is just alt. We're gonna do second main, second mod equals alt. That seems correct. And then we're gonna do, where'd it go? Exec menu. So instead of main mod R, we're going to second mod plus space. Oops. Space. I think that's how you do spacebar. Right. And then. Oh. I did it. Ah! Wait, no. Stop. Whoops. Okay, so apparently you can execute that more than once. That's so sick. Look at that. These are all my apps that I have installed. Why do I have Alacrity? That doesn't make any sense. Yast. Not network. I don't want to show my Wi-Fi. Can I just do Yast? That doesn't work. Yeah, okay. Software management. Oh. What did that do? What did you do? Okay. Well. Oh, you know what? Oh, okay. We might configure a different application runner, because that's a little weird. Because what it's doing is it's opening a terminal command as an application, is what it's doing, I think. Which is not great. Environment variables. Okay, I'm gonna go look at the environment variables just super quick, and then we'll yeah. Oh wait, Nautilus dash in? Is that how that works? Hold on, right. Drat. Okay, hold on. I was trying to, because I'm trying to hit the same key over and over to open new Nautilus windows, but it only works whenever I do Control N at that point. Ah! Well, that's one way to do that. New? Maybe? Oh, well, that's not a thing. Okay, well, I'm gonna write that. Okay, what was I gonna do? I forgot what I was gonna do. I don't remember what I said I was gonna go do. Uh-huh. Unless I didn't actually say it out loud and I just had it in my head what I was gonna go do. Very possible. I just thought about what we were gonna do. Wofi works. But we wanted an alternative. Nautilus, I got sidetracked by Nautilus trying to do something different. Oh, the environment variables. There it is. I was gonna see if I can fix the cursor size. Because I want this cursor to be a little bigger. It is a little bit small. And I might switch to something more traditional because like this color gets a little lost on my screen. That's what I'm gonna add a 0. Well, I tried doubling it. It didn't seem to work that much, but I guess I could 10x it and see what happens. You know what? We're going to go for it. In the deadpan tone of do a flip. Yes. Excellent. Yeah. Okay, so that didn't work. Well, it didn't work in just writing the configuration. Some things may actually require like kind of a restart kind of thing. So let me quit out of this stuff. I don't have anything there. All right. Redo that. Log out. Log back in. Oh, and just press enter. Nice. Really got to customize that to be a little bit more well integrated. And the cursor's still tiny. So no, it didn't work. But that's okay. That's what variables are for. Oh, environment variables. Let's open that in another tab. Cursor. We try turning it off and on again. Well, you know, in fact, I have not tried that yet. Maybe I should. Oh, wait. Users should avoid placing environment variables. Oh. In the Hyprland conf file. Instead, use config UWSM environment for theming, xcursor, NVIDIA, and toolkit variables. And config UWSM environment Hyprland for hyper and AQ variables. The format is export key val. Ah. Okay. So they don't recommend these cursor size things to be over there. Or in the in this file. Gotta add a 0 in a different spot, exactly. Okay. Config. Let's see if that file exists. So we're gonna do ls.config. That was .config, right? UW doesn't exist. Okay, make dir. So .config UW. What was that? UWSM. And then we have underneath there environment for theming, xcursor, all the other stuff. And then environment Hyprland for hyper and AQ variables. Okay, so Hyprland environment variables. AQ is aquamarine. Oh, okay. XDG. QT variables. NVIDIA specific. This I might need for my desktop once I get there. Oh, G-Sync allowed. Oh. Theming related variables. Xcursor theme. Okay, so that is going to set your cursor theme. Installed and reasonable by your user. Cursor size. Here. Okay. Okay. I think we changed the cursor, and I think that's the last thing we're going to do today. Okay. Slash. I think we just need that dir. So cd config uw. Then we need. What do we need? What do we need? We need the slash environment. So env is where xcursor is going to go. So envim env. And then we put in oh, I didn't keep it open, did I? Okay, we're gonna envim Hyprland configuration. We're gonna undo both of those, write the config file, and then we're gonna take both of the wait. That says hypercursor. One is xcursor, one is a hypercursor. So the hypercursor needs to go in the other Hyprland folder. So we need to, or the other Hyprland file. Okay. Quit. So in Vim, environment, Hyprland. Because that's where it said to do for the thing. So environment, Hyprland. There better be a dash in that. Instead of it just word wrapping weird. I think there's a dash. All right, what is this? Environments and shell profile. Config home, environment.dconf. Inv dash desktop. I see. Okay, there we go. Because we're in Hyprland, so we need the Hyprland environment variable. That's what we need. So give me that and put it there. So environment, hypercursor, size. Now I think if we double, all right, you know what? We're going to put a 0 in this spot. Right. And then quit, exit, quit. Oh, and I'm actually going to comment these out. If, right quit, there we go. And then close, and reload. Is my cursor huge? Oh, not yet. Is my cursor huge now? No. Something's not getting reloaded. Okay. We reboot, and then we see where we go. I know you're not seeing this whenever I do this, but like every time I log off of Hyprland, it shows a whole bunch of text all at once really quick. We're gonna reboot. It's kind of annoying. I wonder if there's a way to turn that off where it just doesn't do that. Probably just some more configuration for the lock screen. Probably. Maybe. Someone's probably fixed it. Someone's probably been annoyed enough to fix that problem. Mm-hmm. And? Nope. That. You see that? Is that coming through on the capture card? Over in there in the left side? You see? Does it look like there's another cursor on the screen? Oh yeah, sure enough, look at that. What is that? Why is that there? What are you? Why do you exist? Zoom. Enhance. Enhance. Why do you exist? What are you out here for? Tell me, oh random cursor, why are you on my screen? Why are you here? What is this? Who do you work for? FBI is on my machine. I've been compromised. Bit discreet. Put that back. Put that back where it came from, or so help me. That's weird. I wonder if that's from us messing with those like config files, because that is entirely off screen from my laptop. Like it's like it literally doesn't show up on my laptop at all. which is kind of hilarious. So let's go delete some files that we just made. Let's see. Where was that? Emacs. Emacs. Oh, cat Emacs. Good grief, what is Emacs doing on my machine? The reference cursor broke confinement. I repeat, the reference cursor is broken. The cursor is now an SCP. Look, write that down, write that down. That's awesome. It's now canon. The Hyprland cursor is an SCP. All right, what are we doing here? Let's see. Wait, do I have Emacs installed? Better not. I'm a Vim guy. Vim person. In Vim person. See? NeoVim. NeoVim good. Okay. cd.config. Where did I put that? cd uw sim. Environment Hyprland. Watch out, it's gonna turn on. Oh, it's gonna turn on those audio alerts and set your line history to 1 million. Yeah. I'm just gonna hear nothing but beeps in my ears. I'm gonna try and shut down the computer and be like, wait, we gotta stop. We gotta start doing more beeps before you can shut down. Process is interrupted, shut down. 100%, that's it. Okay, we're gonna do this. We're gonna do I don't care that this is still here. We're gonna just remove it. Remove environment. Environment Hyprland. Nuclear meltdown. Unsnoozable alarm. No. Oh, no. No. My system has turned against me. Not good. Not good. Okay. I gotta update one more thing, and then we'll call it good. Don't remember. Yeah, there we go. We want the Hyprland config, and the environment variables are, in fact, commented out. Oh, I wonder if that's why. Because it doesn't have an X cursor size or the other one, so maybe those are important. I don't know. I don't know, man. Good enough for me. All right. My power button work? Oh, it does. Wow. I should probably fix that. Power button immediately just powers down the machine instead of giving me a warning saying, hey, we're about to shut down. Would you like to confirm or cancel? Yeah. Framework. Yeah. Oop. Hope you saved all your changes. Well, yeah, I exited out of all the stuff. That's what I was checking. If I had like a camera on my keyboard, you could see like what I'm doing, but A, I don't want passwords on there, and B, I usually, most of the time, I'm pretty good about like closing out of changes. So, because in NeoVim, in order to quit, like if I make, text in this file, and then I, undo all that, and then, add a bunch of more text. If I try to quit NeoVim, which is by :Q, so if you see at the bottom, :Q, says, no, right, you gotta either force quit, or you have to save your changes first before you, which is what the W is. So :W is write these to file, and then Q is quit. Quit exclamation mark is force quit, and then it just goes away entirely. And then there we go. Uptime 2 minutes. There we go. Look at that. Look at that. Oh my gosh, my memory is only 2 gigabytes used. That's kind of, well, there's some systems that, oh, look at that. My battery made it to 100%. That's nice. There's some Linux systems, I'll tell you this real quick, and then I gotta go to bed. There's some Linux systems that, they kind of like, I don't know what you call it. It's, I don't know, maybe, like, they're trying to get their memory usage as low as they physically possibly can. So, like, that means only installing very specific packages and, like, really trimming down their system to where it only does exactly what they tell it to do. I'm not that intensive about it. Like, it's optimization. Yeah, that's the word. Thank you. Yeah, so they really try to trim down and optimize their system to where it's taking up the littlest amount of disk space and the littlest amount of memory possible. And I'm like, well, for me, having Linux on this already, I know I'm using a whole lot less memory than slim fast fetch. Yes. We need slimmer packages. Running Linux is already like miles more efficient than Windows is. Even though like on this is not like a representative sample of like a regular Linux desktop. That's going to have a whole lot more features and a whole lot more stuff going on with it. And then, you know, this is just something that I really wanted to get working because of just how fast and speedy it is to, like, you know, get stuff moved around and, you know, doing other things. And it's such a cool way to, like, use a computer. And so I'm just really excited about getting it all working and stuff. But anyway, so that's that. Yeah. And I think that's about all the time that I got for today. We got a lot of configurations done. We got more things installed already than I thought we did. We have updates to run, which is hilarious. Yeah, we got a whole lot more stuff to work on. Oh, that's interesting. Why is that going up by not 5% each time? Why is it skipping 30? Is this an off by 1 error? Hello? So 82, 87, 92, 97, 100. Oh, that's weird. The math is breaking. Huh. Sorry, on my... Anyway. Good luck with... Yeah, thank you. I will need it for the cursors, so we'll figure it out. But yeah. I don't know how much more of, like, Linux config I might stream. We'll see how I feel. I really want to get my desktop fixed, so as soon as yes, all 2 of them. Hey, but did you notice the second one's gone now? If you go look down there, it's gone. It's gone ever since we rebooted, so we're good. I think it's because I uncommented that stuff from I think it's because I uncommented that stuff from the from the file, so I put it back. Yeah, it's fine. The FBI knew we were onto them. But anyway, like I was saying, I don't know if I'm gonna or if I'm gonna stream this configuration as much. Unless I can get my desktop fixed. If I can get my desktop fixed, then I can stream games, because I can't stream any games right now because oh no. Game night is tomorrow, and I forgot to install games. Oh, that's trouble. Okay, well, I got a whole project for tomorrow. That's fun. Whoops. Oh, indeed. Okay. Anyway, like I was saying, I think that's about all the time I have for today. I gotta get going. Thanks for stopping by. And we'll see you on the next stream and all that. So, all right. Good night, farewell, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.